Howdy folks, Doc here with Last Best Tool, and today I've got a quick review of these Vamplier combo scissors. These are kind of a heavy-duty scissor, not a giant shear, or a snip for electricians. They're just a good, solid, all-around functional scissor. They do have a wire cutter there. They've got a serrated jaw here for grabbing. Nice cutting knives. This one's straight all the way, and they also have a unique tip that allows the tip to be used how we all use tips, and that's like as a box cutter. So on this side, if you notice, glancing down, it's nice and smooth, but on this side there is a distinct kind of a bump or edge or triangle or corner or something right here. And this actually, if you hold it in this position, like I've got it here in my hand, and run it down a box, ideally it will slice open through the tape or whatever's holding it. And turns out I've got a snap-on tool haul here, small one. Actually, it's a bunch of stuff, but they're all little. And you'll have to wait until the next video in order to see what's in this, but I'm going to test these guys out. So place it along the edge and just draw it straight down, and you can see it nice. Slice that open, cut through that, and cut through that. Nice and safe. That's what it looks like when you slice through the cardboard, you can see, versus the other side. That's just a scratch. If I push a little harder, it's actually cutting the cardboard. Something else I wanted to test was the ability of this to cut through cardboard. Let's try it on this end here. Cut up our Snap-on logo. So they're a smaller scissor, smaller grip, but they're not designed for great big work. I'll compare them here. If I'm working with something like that, much larger, heavier scissor, these are harder to use, and I'm not a big fan of the cutout there. A lot of smaller shears have these kind of grabbing areas. Those can get in the way. Little tiny electrician snips from Klein. They're sharp and small. But let's try out the Vampliers. It adds some precision. I do notice the blades are pretty thick. That is noticeable. Kind of operating them here. You can see that. Let's try a little bit of wire. This is kind of a baling wire here. So I'm going to line up the notches. You can see that. Try this. Well, not bad at all. And they are small enough that I can actually move my hands up and out of the finger holes and grab them for greater leverage. But I should be able to operate them just fine inside. My hand is too big. So if I move, as soon as I move outside, no problem. Can slice through that without any problem. So let's try this one. This is another kind of a thin coated stranded wire. Line it up. There it is. And this one, I didn't have it all the way in there. It's kind of a heavy wire, or thicker wire, probably bigger than this. Let me roll it around so I can actually get a chunk in here and hold it. So what I've got, you can see that now. Pulling it into the slot. Took two because it's a kind of a stranded wire, which is a lot different than a solid core wire, which easily snaps over in there, so that works. Again, very small profile. Hard plastic handles. That's not a big deal for most regular work. I don't know if this has a function or not. If anyone knows, let me know. This hole here. You can also see what they say on them. The Super Combo Scissors, the VT Vamplier Tools 011. These sell for about, I think they're about $27, something like that on Amazon. And let's see, cut through, of course, interesting stuff we've got in here. We'll have to dig around. It's like a fun one. Cut up paper, nice and sharp. That little bit of a little tiny cutting, that's kind of nice. You can see the precision at the tips, that's good. Take it way down there. Look at that. Nice. Anyway, just bringing these to your attention. If you want a good solid pair of scissors, they're not designed for huge jobs. They're designed for everyday tasks. So it's important that you get a scissor that makes a little bit more sense for the job at hand, and that's why I like these guys. Nice solid cover, snaps down over the pin, not coming off, and easy to carry. With that, Doc out.